Hey, what's going on, family? Welcome back to the channel where we break down the complex world of real estate into bite-sized, easy to digest chunks. So if you're looking to stay ahead of the game, you're in the right place. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button and let's get rolling. First up is inflation, the boogeyman of our economy. But guess what? The latest numbers show that core inflation is on a downward trend. What does that mean for us in real estate? Well, it's like the sun peeking out on a cloudy day. Things are looking brighter and mortgage rates might stabilize, and in fact, they have been coming down. So buyers could feel a bit more confident, and based on the numbers, they have been. Purchase applications are up 5% week over week. Now remember, when buyers are confident, the market moves, meaning prices go up. Now let's chat about pending home sales. October 2023 hit a 22-year low. Now I know that sounds scary. It is actually the lowest on record because they've only been tracking it for 22 years. But this is where we put on our thinking caps and try to dissect the whole story. Real estate, like life, has its ups and downs. So it's important to understand what's behind these numbers. It's not just about what happens, you have to know why it happens so you don't be fooled by the doom and gloom headlines. So October numbers for pending home sales was the lowest because interest rates were so high. Cause and effect. Now let's talk about the good news. I mentioned earlier that mortgage rates are on the downward trend, and I don't have to tell you, mortgage rates are like roller coasters. They go up and down and you're not quite sure what's around the bend. But if you pay attention to the economic data, you'll have a good guideline trying to determine what's happening next so you can stay ahead of the real estate masses and be able to capitalize on what's coming before the rest of the world knows. Since October, since this data, mortgage rates have dropped almost to 4%. Now that means when mortgage rate drops, your dollar stretches further. Every small win is just that, a small win, and we will take it. Housing affordability is something that has been troubling this housing market. So when mortgage rates come down, it makes housing more affordable for more people. Now, we can't talk about housing affordability without talking about housing dynamics, including inventory and listings. So right now, let's jump into the market dynamics and try to decode it a little bit. Listings right now are up 6%, but active inventory is down 7% year over year. It's like a game of musical chairs. So what does that tell us? It tells us that the market nationally is still very active. Your local market may have some peaks and troughs, but that's when you reach out to a local real estate expert. But nationally, the market is still very active, and it's not time to sleep on opportunities. Because if you've talked to me, you know, I like to find deals in the fall and winter. That's when I believe the most or the best opportunities exist, because you have sellers that are motivated to sell, because why would they sell during the holidays if they weren't motivated? And they typically sit on the market a little longer. So you're able to capitalize and craft a great deal during this time. But let's talk about what Daryl Fairweather said, the chief economist from Redfin. She said the last several weeks have gotten better for buyers because mortgage rates have come down and new listings have been increasing. So I strongly urge you to take advantage of this housing market, because as we head into the spring and summer, we both know that is when the most competition arises. That's when everybody goes out looking to buy or move. And when there's more competition, that tends to bring pricing up, especially in an environment where we haven't seen in a long time, where mortgage interest rates are coming down and more people are jumping into the housing market, as we see by the mortgage purchase applications being up 5% week over week. For real world, up-to-date real estate advice, go ahead, hit that subscribe button and follow this page. I am Sir Ashley, your real estate advisor. Talk to you soon.